This is probably one of the more important business calculations to know. I don't care what business you're in, most likely at some point you've been asked to compare your performance, your department's performance, your product's performance compared to what it was last year, last quarter, last month, whatever, all right? And it's a very simple calculation, as you'll see here, but I've done a little bit as far as this Haleakala, downhill bicycle sales 2025 sales numbers here. We got all of our wonderful little reps here on the side, the usual suspects. We have 5 different tour packages to go downhill and try to kill yourself on. And we have them added up here. So for Chip, Kathy, and Susan, and so forth, these are their numbers that they did this year, current year, whatever it is. Okay? This is what they did last year. All right? So what we need to do is figure out what percentage increase or decrease did they have this year versus last year. All right? When we look at 2015 versus 195, obviously we were up. What's that percentage? We want to see it, and we want to see it for the rest of them as well. All right? So the calculation is such. You'll type in an equal, hit your left parenthesis. So again, this is going to be another one of these parenthesis type calculations, and if you didn't use parentheses, it ain't working. All right? This is definitely dependent upon parentheses. So here's what we do. Equal left parenthesis. Now, the way we do the calculation is we take the current number, the most recent number, minus the previous number, previous period, whatever it is. We close up the parenthesis, and then we divide it by the previous. I can actually click onto it here to get to it. All right? So it's in essence taking this minus this divided by this. So it's new minus old divided by old. When I was working years ago, me and these 2 girls were able to get on this high school work program where we worked like 2 or 3 days a week at this little electronics store. And it was kind of interesting because the manager there, this big Hawaiian guy, his name was Dave, and Dave, he stood like 8'19", and I remember him standing over us one day, and he goes, "These are the things that you need to do. This is what we do in business." All right, and I just remember these words, and we would have to add up our sales tickets every night and put them into a ledger. And we had to do all these different calculations, but this was one of the calculations. So this one I've just remembered since I was a little kid. Pretty neat, but it really, he was very inspirational as far as learning a lot of this stuff. But anyway, it was important way back then, even all this stuff. So anyway, so you put that in there, hit the enter key, and it comes out to 10%. Now, originally, this number looked like that, but I had made it into a percentage using this, right? That's all I did. So, not a big deal, but I think the percentage looks better. So what it's saying right now is that Chip did 10% better year over year, all right? Now, we take that and we copy it down. There we go. Get rid of the formatting. There we go. And that's it. So the company overall did 17% better year over year, but you can see how everybody else did here. Now, let's just say that it turns out that last year, Lurch actually did, I don't know, 400,000, right? So we go and change that last year number to 400,000, enter that in, and look at that. And well, actually, yeah. So there you go. So we're down, or Lordship was down 22% year over year. That really drug down the company as well, see? So it's a nice, solid summarization of what's going on with your business when it comes to the reps in general. So hopefully this will come in handy, this type of calculation, for what you're doing in some of your worksheets, and hopefully you like the video. Thank you.